Ask the question, what is worry? And I don't know that I've ever actually heard a definition. I looked up the definition in the English dictionaries, and I got to be honest, the English dictionaries really were not that helpful. English dictionaries kind of described worry just a little bit, certain aspects of it, but it never actually talked about the nature of worry. What necessarily is worry? And I think you get a clue from Jesus in the text there in the last verse where he says, don't be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Basically, at the core, what worry is worry is concern about the potential, not the actual. Worry is concern about that which we can't control. Worry is the will to control something that we know that we can't control. That's what worry is. And so the more we feel like we can't control something, it seems like the more it is that we worry, because worry is the will to control that which we can't. So that's what worry is. If that's what worry is, and where does worry come from? This is what you definitely won't hear in the dictionaries, and you certainly wouldn't hear this in modern biological or evolutionary psychology. But when you ask that question of the Scriptures, where is it that worry comes from? What the Scriptures teach is that the reason why we worry is because every single human being, male or female, married or not, every single human being has within them this innate desire to want to rule their own life. You say, I thought that was just my wife. No, it's not just your wife and not just your husband. And it's not just that they want to rule over you. It's that every single person wants to rule their own life. They want to be their own masters. We want to be our own gods. We want the power that God alone has, and because we can't have the power that God alone has, we're afraid of it, we get anxious about it, we don't like it, and so that's basically the source of where worry comes from. And you think about this. When events happen in your life, when there are circumstances in your life which expose the fact that you're not in control anymore, isn't that exactly the time when you worry? Don't you worry? Isn't it true that the only time you worry is the times in which you are made aware of the fact, I don't control my life. I can't control this situation. And the truth of the matter is, you've been that way all along. You've really never been able to control your life. According to the Scriptures, God has always been in complete control. We can't make it rain. We have no choice when we're born, what language we may speak, who our parents are. There is so much of our life that is contingent. We are dependent on something greater than ourselves. We're contingent on something other than ourselves, and we don't like that as human beings, and so we struggle against it. And it's the knowledge of the fact that we're not in control that actually surfaces the worry in our life. It's kind of like if you ever...